Hi guys, so I'm back here in deep winter for part 2 of the winter campaign on monks, and it's not looking bad at all really. Temperature's hovering around 5 degrees, which is pretty decent, means we're deep in January now. So we're back here, so we stand a chance, that's the main thing. I can't be too long because I've got about 40 minutes before I lose all the light, so I want to get the rods and the traps set in good time. So a bit of a nightmare to be honest. I made the effort to get down here on a Monday because I didn't have no work this week early in the week, and I'm just going to zoom in for you there. And after last week's 2 bites, I'm obviously coming into this week feeling confident as always, and to get a 30 in January, made up, properly made up to say the least. So what a great way to start the new year, a 30. awesome, it doesn't get better than that. So yeah, for now guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Like I say, I'm losing the light. I'm going to get the rods set out and maybe have a little chat in a bit. For now, I'll see you in a bit. And there you go, 3 rods on the spot, lovely jubbly. Well, it's early morning after the first night, and there's the evidence that we're deep in January. Half the lake's frozen. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at that. Interesting, very interesting. That's certainly not a good look. All the swamp's frozen completely, look. It's froze his rods in. Over there. See that bivvy in the end of Reed's peg opposite me. He's frozen the lake. I'm not. My half's clean. Quality. So if I was to get a take right now, it'd be all kosher. I'd probably almost definitely get it in still. See where the birds are. Away from me, little blighters. Swarms of them up there. And there's the receding half moon on his way out. Wow. We definitely need a bit of sun on this water today, get this ice melted. Well, tonight's set to be even colder, so not good. We definitely need a lot of sun. As long as my half of the lake don't freeze, we're in with a shot. So we'll see what happens, but for now I'm going to have a cuppa and stick some bacon and eggs on and warm up a bit. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, the joys of fishing in the winter. Lovely big sheet of ice passing my peg. It's quite close in now down there. I'm going to have to drop my lines in a second. So it's cold, it gets dark early, and then you get a mega sheet of ice drifting across your peg. The perks of winter fishing, eh? I wouldn't have it any other way. If you ain't here, you've got no chance of catching, so got to be in it to win it. But it is all going to be good soon. If you can just see just through the trees there, the ice goes out a bit further there, and then it slowly gets thinner and thinner towards that way. So we'll be left with just a tiny strip down the middle, which should slowly disintegrate in this nice, beautiful winter sun. With any luck. Yeah, the ice is still pushing through there. Going through quite fast actually. Oh, I'm just going to slacken them 2 middle rods off, just a touch, make sure it don't catch the ice. And I'll see you soon. Right, I've been watching the lake all day now, since early this morning, since that sheet of ice was here, and I think it's time for a move. I think if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. There's a good angler opposite me, really consistent, gets a lot of big fish out of here. I'm not going to mention his name, but he ain't had nothing, I ain't had nothing. I think if the fish were here, we'd have pinched a bite between us. So yeah, I'm going to move to double point, which is the next peg up. Might not sound like much, moving one peg, but it opens a different section of the lake to me, which I can't hit from here. It's also about 5 foot deeper up there where I'll be fishing. And I can really fan the rods out. There's only one other person now, right down the end there in no carp. Right up them ways. And I want to be out around this area. So that's it. I'm going to have a little pack down now, reel the rods in, and get everything moved up there, ready for this afternoon. Well, as you can see, the traps are reset, and I'm in the next peg, double point. Look at that sky, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Massive, walking in front of the camera. Where is it, Gal? Well, after all the struggles of moving all my gear, getting all the rods out, it feels okay for a bite actually. Temperatures are still pretty low, they're about 6 degrees at the minute. After that sort of flash freeze last night, the water's slowly warmed back up with the sun being out today. So I've changed my approach completely from last night, because there's 7 of us on last night and no one caught. So I really mixed things up, and I've gone all or nothing on all 4 rods as well. There's the other rod. Looks equally as beautiful. So the rods have actually been in about 45-50 minutes now, and yeah, I got them in first of all before I'd moved any of the gear. Just thought get the trap set early. So I got the rods all prepped and wrapped up there, and just walked each rod down individually. I got it out there. 4 casts, 4 rods. Can't ask for much more than that. I haven't disturbed the water at all. They all went in beautifully and quietly. Fishing 100% effective. No tangles on any of the rods. So we'll just have to wait and see what Mr. Carp wants to do tonight. But yeah, hopefully you'll get an update from me tomorrow morning with a fish, hopefully. Something's got to happen. Jesus. I mean, I know it's not that warm, but it's not like it's blowing cold northerlies now. It started blowing a southwesterly for a few hours earlier. Only trickling about 10-15 miles an hour. Nothing too heavy. And yeah, it warmed up about 3-4 degrees. So we'll see what tonight brings. You never know. Got to be in it to win it. And hopefully I'll see you in the morning. Ah, there you go, guys. I guess that's the end of this session. Solid ice everywhere. So as you can see, I've got no rods in the water. Not happy. Not happy to say the least. Waste of time really being here this session. Lake's froze twice now. It's never a good look waking up to no rods and a lake frozen. Camping in winter. Not good. So I had to bring all 4 rods in last night. Got to about 9:30 at night, and I ran out the bivvy and hit into what I thought was a take on a zig. The bobbin lifted up, dropped down, lifted back up again and pulled really tight. I thought it was a typical zig take, hit into it, and it's a sheet of ice took my line out, and my line had drifted about 5 metres to the right. So not good. And then as soon as I got that one in, all 3 hit all the other 3 rods. When I say a sheet of ice, I mean the size of a football pitch. So just about puts us out of action on this lake. I don't know what I'm going to do now, because I don't think I'll be coming back unless we get a spike in temperature. There's no point coming back and fishing here if it's just going to freeze as soon as it drops to 0. Because it's not been that cold. The first night I only went down to 0 and it froze. Last night I went down to 0, -1 for an hour, and it froze like this. It's ridiculous. But so now the task is to find somewhere to fish for next week that's not going to freeze. So when you see me next, I doubt I'll be here unless there's a sudden spike in temperature, and I shall be somewhere else, I guess. And hopefully I'll be able to get back down here as soon as when these deep winter conditions spike up a little bit in temp. But for now, I'm going to get packed up. Well, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich still, and then I'm going to get packed up and piss off home. Not great viewing this week, guys. I'm gutted I didn't get a chance to get a fish. I felt like last night was the night. It's so frustrating bringing the rods in, you know, before it's even 12 o'clock at night. You're getting all night bites this time of year mainly. Look at them seagulls, little swines. Actually standing on the ice. Yeah, I'm not the only one stupid enough to be here. There's someone in the swamp, someone in Ender Reeds, and there's someone down in No Carp still. So there's 4 of us on a night like that. We all must be fucking bonkers. But yeah, absolutely bonkers. Well, I'm going to get a bite to eat. I'll let little Robins come say hello. I'll get a little bite to eat and have a slow pack away. And get home and have a nice warm bath. So when you see me next, I guess I'll be somewhere else and have a good think about what to do for next week. If the temperatures hold together, that is. But like I say, there's no point coming here now. This water's obviously at the temperature now. That's a big blackbird following the robin. Temperatures are obviously where temperatures of the water are obviously so cold that the slightest chill now is just going to freeze it all. Unless you got strong winds, which we didn't have this session. I just didn't see it coming. It's the first freeze this year, this lake. Proper freeze like that in a way. But hold tight, guys, and I'll see you next week.